Welcome back. This is either a 55 Chevy video or a random and interesting video. Not sure yet. But I think today's goals for the 55 are pretty straightforward. Check, make sure there's no more leaks, put some tires on it, and then move it over to the showroom for now so that the 57 frame can come in here. I believe that is what is on the menu. So, let's find out what we're working on today. Okay, got the car up a little bit. One of the things we had to check on was, is there still any leaking going on here? So we had taped a towel. Oh, boy, we don't all fit in here at the same time. But we taped this towel in here. And I don't know if you can see it, but she's definitely got some brake fluid on her. Okay, I'll keep looking. Alright, give her one more tighten, and then what I'm going to do is, instead of having it touching, now I've got her taped down. So now, it should help me locate if there is a drip or not. Always fun finding slow leaks. And like we've said before, nothing quite like the joys of hot rodding. We actually have to pop a shock to put even this little bodywork tire on. Putting the real tires on is really going to be fun. And got to do this side too. Then we'll get this car out of here. Okay, and just reminding ourselves, shock bolts are loose. We do have a sticker reminding us, but it's not going to drive anywhere anyway. We don't have a drive shaft. So once we can get this on a 4-post, we'll measure the drive shaft and go from there. So I think I'm also going to shoot a short just in case I don't use this video. And to make this a random and interesting, I guess we're picking up a 2020 Toyota Highlander. He did the oil change on the floor the other day and said that wasn't very fun. So we're checking to see if there's an easier way to make it for next time. Well, instead of them stupid scrivets, actually they're not even scrivets, they're just push nuts, we popped in some 1024 threads into the 7mm holes that were already there. Found a couple bolts with heads that we like, and look at that. That is going to make it so much easier to change this. No matter what, this one sucks. But you can do these two with 10mm, these three with 3/8, rotate it on this as a pin, and then you can get in here and change the filter. So don't always want to have to clear everything off the lift just to change the bloody oil. And look at this. This is just modern cars. One, that's called Minnesota. That's what Minnesota does to stuff. But two, all these modern cars, it's diapers everywhere. NVH, NVH, NVH. Gotta dampen the noise, and customers don't like to see drips, so let things evaporate in here. Wow, that's a tinny sounding one. But, it's just the way cars are built now. We haven't figured out why the purple bolts. Those are kind of neat. Everything that seems to be structural going into aluminum seems to be purple. Because, see, these cams, they're blue, but they're not going into aluminum. They're going on steel. I wonder if that means something. Well, yeah, see, aluminum. We see that up in the engine bay, too. Well, no, we don't see anything now, but we did. Well, you can kind of see, well, no, that's steel. Okay, that theory didn't pan out. All right. I'm not sure what he's up to, but it's almost nice out. It's in the 50s, which is unusual. It should be a lot warmer than that. But now, it's time to move that over to the lift. So, this should be a little easier to move, though, since there's, really nothing here. Okay, so that's been moved. And now, we got to take the rocket ship out of the paint booth and move it where the frame was. Okay, that was fun to push, but we got it. That's one thing that's nice is, yeah, we have 2 fat guy power, but more importantly, you can always just chuck her in gear to stop her. So And while she was outside, we looked at some of where the lines are falling, and I'm definitely going to have to do something right here, like we thought. Obviously, I haven't come back. I haven't had time because, you know, some people make me work a day job and stuff. And you can see, you know, it's where we're at right now. This door actually wasn't bad. The only thing I'd like to see from outside was that the door is a little proud right here. But I wanted that fender out anyway, so I'll deal with that. This is going to be an excuse for me to get some nice LED lights for use in the shop anyway. Well, I'm shooting a quick intro to the 57 before he starts grinding again. This will be out of order. You'll see where we're going to be in just a little bit. Now, it's the take stock of what we got. I got to dig out the axles next. But you can see, here's the housing and some miscellaneous bits to make a triangulated 4-link. So well, I'm sure there's some surprises in here, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, and here's axles. So we got our bearing retainer plates, studs, new bearings, both of our seals. So this box is actually going to get folded back up and put back against the wall so nothing happens to them. Okay, so we got her sitting up as square as she's going to be for now. We'll worry about making it square to the floor later. Right now, we need it to not have this axle. Okay, so you can see the way they're welded here, and they're welded underneath, but these are cast. So trying to do the least amount of damage here is quite difficult, actually. Imagine you just cut that off and then this happened. Bring her up, boom, right at your face. Apparently, obviously that's enough weight there. So that was a surprise. It's not pretty. That one's off. One more to go. Those are fun. There's some hidden spot welds. Just remember, ShopRex always says safety first.